Now we have some options. We'll go beyond our home page. We'll tap these three buttons top left. It's going to give you the version of the app that you're running at the bottom left. We have, of course, the Bluetooth scanner. That I described that earlier. If you need to connect to the level, if they've never been connected or what have you, you will see that connect. I'll turn this Bluetooth off and then we're going to turn it back on. And of course, the generic layered BL652 is the generic Bluetooth code for the devices, so if you ever have to use that, you can use that to connect. Just tap on it. Now we've got firmware updates. You do not need to update your level now. However, if you do, you simply go through here. It's a very simple process. Now this isn't updating your app. This is updating actually the level, the firmware and the level itself. So what we have to do is go through the app to put the new firmware into the level. So you'll see the versions in your app that are available. But be sure and check with me to make sure that you need to upgrade at that particular time. Now, we have zip for email. If you want to send your data in a zip file, it puts all of your files, your photos, comments, and everything in one quick zip package, which is, if you've got many jobs, and most of you are going to, that way it stores all of your info in one file, and you don't have to worry about keeping up with it. Otherwise, it's going to send all of your info in one email, which can be separated if you're not careful once you get back into your laptop. Engineering units are very useful if you need them. What that does, it actually will take a zero. We've got this zeroed here, and it will add the readings onto that. So I'll show you what we would do if we're going to use this. We're going to set a datum of, say, 5. You would use this for, if you were using feet above sea level, you might start out 123.46 feet above sea level. And then all of your measurements are added to or subtracted from that. And if you use engineering, I have a separate section to actually describe how the engineering units work for those of you that need it in a little more detail. Basically, it's figuring feet above sea level. And we also have the audio measurements. So if you put this into play,
-0 4 1/16 1 3/16.
That can be useful if you need it.
1/16.
If you don't need it, it will drive you nuts.
1/16 0 1/16.
And of course, top right hand side, the little ruler icon, that's where all of the 3D terrain mapping magic happens. It's really cool. Once we get into this, you're not going to see anything but what's under it right now. But this is where you create those really cool plots that I showed you earlier. And I've got several videos on doing this. So we won't go into this right now. We'll go into this at a later time.